And a good day, all of you. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition. Today, we're looking at Allagash, Gatherwall. This is their bourbon barrel aged stout. Comes in at 11% ABV. I'm going to get into a little diatribe about paying for these type of stouts, but that will be a little bit coming up. So I bought this at Local Vine. Gets a 4 out of 5 on Untapped and 89 score on Beer Advocate. So that is borderline on world class or very, very good, however they score it on Beer Advocate. Like I said, I bought it at Local Vine and paid, I believe, about $3.49 for this. About $3.49 for this stout here. So anyway. Here it is. It's not just saying have a little head up top, as you can see. Not much, a little head on top. I'm using my water goblet glass. Let's see what it says. It's a stout made with, I can't read this, but I can't read the lettering because it's so bloody small. Anyway, a decadent stout aged in bourbon barrels with for notes of cocoa, vanilla, oak, and a hint of bourbon. So, it's a definitely full beer in itself. I got this little hoarse little throat right now. I took some tea last night, the other day, so it's starting to break. It's starting to break through. Let's put it that way. So that's one good thing. Definitely, you get the hint of cocoa. You definitely get the aroma and the hint of bourbon right at the nose right now. So again, not much head up top. So most of these other stouts I've had, they would have a very good creamy head. This doesn't really have much of that. So I've let the stout sit again, as most folks know me who I've seen. I've done a review of stouts, a lot of these bourbon barrel age or Russian Imperial stouts. I tend to let the stout sit, on the counter. If I take it out of the fridge, let it sit for being about a good maybe a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so, maybe even longer before I begin the review. Just kind of let it get the fullness of it. So anyway, definitely the cocoa, definitely hint of bourbon. We'll see if there's any vanilla on the tongue. So let's have at it. I'm not smelling the vanilla. Then again, because I still am dealing with this whatever horsey, scratchy throat that I got right here. But all right, let's have at it. Cheers. Mm-hmm. Mm. I think they're using a lot of dark chocolate in this because I'm getting that. Yeah, okay. I'm getting that dark, sort of that semi-sweet, really dark, broken down chocolate in the stout. The vanilla is kind of very low underlying. Definitely getting the oak and definitely tasting the bourbon for sure. Now it's a little bit of a creamy head now I'm getting. To just pour the rest of it in the glass here. So the body of this stout is quite full for sure. As a lot of you know, I'm usually this time of year, especially this time of year, I love Imperials and these big, strong, full flavored stouts. More so this time of year than any other time of the year. The winter months, late fall, going into the winter, because I just feel it is just perfect for it. The coziness, the fire. You want something very bold and strong and really fulfilled and everlasting. And these type of beers, or whether this or a quadruple ale, a Belgian quad, or a with really strong, powerful ales that are around 10 or 9, 11%. that you sit around the fire enjoying with friends, and you're just like, man, this is the life. Again, and I'll say this again and repeat to everybody, these are not everyday beers to consume. Please don't do that. Please. Bad things will happen. Trust me. Um, speaking of stouts, this year I was looking forward to trying the Goose Island. Like last year, I was able to get the Goose Island, and the previous year before, Bourbon County Stout, the 2021 version I got here. I paid probably about the same, was for $15.99. And then when I was in North Carolina last year for Thanksgiving with my friend, my best friend, one of my dearest friends, D. We went to the Total Wine. I was able, and also not only get the Bourbon County, the 2022 version. Also, they had a couple of other variants, which I just passed, didn't want, but I saw that and paid $13.99 for that one. And also I got the Lagunitas Willet. Also, they're also strong Imperial Stout as well. But this year, for whatever the reason, my market, and I'm sure many markets who were watching, did not. The original was kind of went gone. And I've called a lot of places around here. I've gone to a couple of stores. Haven't found the original, but all I get is the Backyard and the Bananas Foster. And I'm not paying $21 for that. No. And some places, maybe it's some places $26 for the 18-ounce bottle or the size bottle it is. I love Goose Island, but I just say there's certain things that I have a limit on what I'm going to spend on a barrel aged stout. I could spend $4 something and change for this one. I could spend the $5 and change for KBS. I could spend whatever for the New Holland Dragon's Milk Stout. Boulevard has an Imperial Stout. I think it would use bourbon barrels. I mean, if the price is within my range, great. But I'm not going to drive like a crazy man trying to plunk down money for an Imperial Stout at $23, $24. And I say, you know what? Y'all can have at it. Peace out. So there will not be a Bourbon County review of the 2023 this year. So sorry, y'all. I wanted to do it. I wanted to review it, but hey. Now, if I get a 2022 version or the 2021 version, I'll definitely get that and maybe do a rehash of those. Just like I did the rehash of the CBS last Christmas, where I was able to find the 2019 version. Now, found the CBS Canadian Breakfast Stout. For those who are wondering what that is, they discontinued it, but now they're bringing it back. We'll see by the time Christmas arrives if it's going to be available in my area. I hope it is, but not holding my breath, people. Not holding my breath. But anyway, as far as this one, this is quite good. Definitely the hint of a little slight hit of bourbon. The vanilla's underlined, but definitely the cocoa and the oak is in this, and this is a solid thing for me. I've done 2 other beers from Allagash. I've done the white, and I've done their North Sky Stout, which is a baby stout in a way. I think that one's at 8%. Both of those products I gave very high marks, and I'm going to give a high mark for this one as well. Again, I love Imperials. Love bourbon barrel stouts. Just love them. And this one's a winner to me. So I'm going to go 9.0 for the Allagash Gatherwall. Check it out at your local package store, liquor store / grocery store or specialty store if they sell this. Check it out, and you won't have to break the bank, which is a very big thing when it comes to these. So 9.0. So this is an A all the way for me. Gatherwell by Allagash. Check it out. You will definitely like it. John Henderson Pierre with a very scratchy voice. The Beverage Rebel. So keep on watching as always. Cheers. Live, laugh, and love. Gatherwall. Say Gatherwall. Excuse me. Gatherwell. I ain't gonna do the video over again, but Gatherwell. Enjoy.